Every journey towards self-improvement begins with a single step, a step towards becoming the best version of yourself. But the question is, where do you start? Let's start with the first principle, self-awareness. Self-awareness is the foundation of personal growth. It's the ability to understand your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in any given situation. Think of it like this. Imagine you're trying to navigate a new city without a map or GPS. You'd likely feel lost and unsure of which direction to take, right? That's what it's like to navigate life without self-awareness. When you lack self-awareness, you're essentially operating on autopilot, reacting to situations based on ingrained patterns and subconscious beliefs. This can often lead to repeating the same mistakes, feeling stuck in a rut, or struggling to understand why you feel the way you do. But when you cultivate self-awareness, you turn on the GPS of your own life. You start to understand the why behind your actions, the triggers that set you off, and the patterns that keep you from moving forward. This understanding is incredibly empowering because it allows you to make conscious choices about how you respond to challenges, interact with others, and ultimately shape your life's journey. So how do you actually become more self-aware? It starts with paying attention. Pay attention to your thoughts. What kind of self-talk do you engage in? Is it positive and encouraging or critical and self-doubting? Notice your emotions. What triggers feelings of joy, anger, sadness, or fear? Understanding your emotional landscape can help you navigate relationships and make healthier choices for yourself. Reflect on your behaviors. Are there any patterns in your actions that seem to lead to positive or negative outcomes? Recognizing these patterns can help you break free from self-sabotaging habits and make choices that align with your values. Self-awareness isn't about being perfect, it's about being present and honest with yourself. It's a journey of continuous learning and growth, and it's the most valuable investment you can make in yourself. Remember, self-awareness is a practice, not a destination. It's something you cultivate over time through consistent effort and reflection. The more you understand yourself, the better equipped you'll be to create the life you truly desire. So take the time to get to know yourself. Explore your strengths and weaknesses, your passions and fears. The more you understand who you are at your core, the more empowered you'll become to live a life of purpose and fulfillment. Now, let's talk about the power of goal setting. Clear goals give you direction and purpose. They act like a roadmap guiding you to your destination. Imagine setting off on a cross-country road trip without a destination in mind. You might enjoy the scenery along the way, but you likely end up feeling lost and unsure of where you're headed. That's what it's like to go through life without clear goals. Goals provide a sense of direction and purpose. They give you something concrete to strive for, a reason to get out of bed in the morning and push yourself beyond your comfort zone. When you set goals, you're essentially creating a vision for your future. This vision acts as a powerful motivator, especially during challenging times when it's easy to lose sight of what you're working towards. But setting goals isn't just about dreaming big, it's about taking action. It's about breaking down those big, audacious goals into smaller, more manageable steps that you can tackle one day at a time. Think of it like climbing a mountain. The summit represents your ultimate goal, but trying to reach it in one giant leap would be overwhelming and likely impossible. Instead, you break down the climb into smaller, more manageable stages, focusing on reaching each base camp along the way. So how do you set effective goals? Start by getting clear on what truly matters to you. What are your values? What are your passions? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? Once you have a good understanding of your core values and aspirations, you can start setting goals that align with those values. These goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, or SMART goals. Having specific goals gives you clarity and focus. Measurable goals allow you to track your progress and celebrate your wins along the way. Achievable goals ensure you're setting yourself up for success, while relevant goals keep you motivated and engaged. Finally, time-bound goals create a sense of urgency and accountability, helping you stay on track and avoid procrastination. Remember, goal setting is an ongoing process, not a one-time event. As you grow and evolve, your goals will likely change as well. That's perfectly okay. Be flexible, adapt to new challenges, and never be afraid to dream bigger. Chapter 3. The Power of Consistency. Small Steps, Big Results. Consistency is key when it comes to personal growth. It's easy to get motivated in the moment, but the real change happens when you stay committed, even on the days when motivation is low. Think about it. You don't get physically fit by going to the gym once and never going back. You don't become a skilled musician by practicing once a month. You achieve mastery through consistent effort over time. The same principle applies to personal growth. Whether you're working on building a new habit, learning a new skill, or achieving a big goal, consistency is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Consistency isn't about being perfect. It's about showing up for yourself, even when it's hard. It's about making small, incremental progress each day, knowing that those small steps will eventually lead to big results. Imagine you're trying to fill a bucket with water. You can splash water into the bucket sporadically, but it's unlikely to fill up very quickly. However, if you consistently pour a steady stream of water into the bucket, it will eventually overflow. That's the power of consistency. It's about creating a system that supports your growth, even on the days when you don't feel like it. It's about making self-improvement a non-negotiable part of your routine. So, how do you cultivate consistency in your life? Start by setting realistic expectations. Don't try to change everything overnight. Instead, focus on making small, sustainable changes that you can stick with over time. Create a schedule and stick to it as much as possible. Whether it's setting aside time for exercise, meditation, or working towards your goals, having a designated time for these activities will make it more likely that you'll follow through. Find an accountability partner or a support system. Sharing your goals with others and having someone to cheer you on can make a huge difference in staying motivated and on track. Celebrate your progress along the way. Don't wait until you reach the finish line to acknowledge your hard work. Celebrate the small victories, no matter how insignificant they may seem. This will help you stay motivated and remind you of how far you've come. Remember, consistency is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when you fall off track, and that's okay. The important thing is to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and get back to it. The power of consistency lies in the long-term commitment to your growth and well-being. So, embrace the power of consistency. Show up for yourself even when it's hard. Trust the process and know that the results will come with time and effort. So remember, know yourself, set clear goals, and stay consistent. The journey won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. Every step you take brings you closer to the person you're meant to become. Your best self is within reach. Thank you for watching, and I hope you feel inspired to take that next step in your own journey. Take care, and remember, the power to change is in your hands. Subscribe for more self-development tips.